You can only work on your weakness when you've mastered how to utilize your strength. Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. You're highly welcome to this YouTube channel. I'm Nwachukwu Blessing, and in this channel we inspire young minds, break limiting beliefs, and overcome life challenges. In today's video, I'll be talking about how to harness your inner strength. If you find this topic interesting, kindly sit back, relax, and keep watching. Our inner strength is one thing a lot of people ignore or they don't take notice of, and most people are fond of focusing on just their weakness and forgetting that they have strength. And one thing about focusing on your weakness alone is that it has a tendency of making you inactive in your social life or in any other aspect of your life, and it also has a tendency to make you unproductive. In today's video, I decided to talk about how to harness your inner strength. What does it mean for someone to harness their inner strength? To harness your inner strength simply means to collect and control your inner strength so that it can be used effectively. I want to start this topic by encouraging you to stop focusing on your weakness and start focusing on your strength, because this is where a lot of people are getting it all wrong. You can make productive move if you are focused on your weakness. If you are this kind of person that consistently focus on your weakness, then you can make a move. You can be productive. You need to stop focusing on your weakness and start focusing on your strength. And I want you to remember that no one is born without flaws. We all are not perfect. No one is perfect. But we can build towards perfection. And this can only be done if you learn to believe in your strength. We all are born with temperament. And every temperament has its strength and its weakness. We have our strength and our weakness, and you should learn to accept your strength. It's only when you focus on your strength that you can be able to work on your weakness. You can focus on your weakness and overcome that weakness, but you can focus on your strength and work on your weakness. The worst thing you can do to yourself is allowing yourself to be carried away by the thoughts of your weakness, not seeing the strength in you. Every minute of the day, every second of the day, you always think of your weakness. This can be disastrous, and it can affect your productivity level. It can affect the growth of any aspect of your life. You need to start seeing the strength inside of you. And one beautiful thing about this is that if you start appreciating your strength, spontaneously you start working on your weakness. This is one beautiful thing about acknowledging your strength, seeing your strength, focusing on your strength. It will help you to spontaneously work on your weakness. Things happens when you start focusing on your strength. Number one, you start becoming happier. Number two, you start becoming less stressed. Number three, you start becoming more confident. Number four, you start becoming more productive. And five, you start having peace of mind. Now, let's move into 5 ways you can harness your inner strength. Number one way you can harness your inner strength is to start believing in your inner strength. You need to first of all believe that you have strength. You can't harness your inner strength when you don't believe you have inner strength. So you need to believe in your strength. Very, very important. Start believing in your strength. Believe that you have something great inside of you. Secondly, you need to start disconnecting yourself from those voices that always remind you of how inadequate you are. Those voices that always remind you of your weaknesses. You need to start disconnecting yourself from them, and you need to be very much intentional about this. These voices could be the voices of your friends, the voices of your haters, the voices of your family members. It depends on whosoever that always remind you of your inadequacies, your weaknesses, and all of that. You need to be very much intentional in disconnecting yourself from such kind of people. Next point is to start embracing your fears. You need to start embracing your fears. What are those things that you're afraid of doing? What are those things that makes you afraid of success? You need to start embracing them. The more you start embracing your fears, the higher chances you start becoming the master of whatsoever you're afraid of. You need to start embracing your fears. One thing about life is that if you start doing what you find difficult doing consistently, automatically you start becoming used to that. And you stop becoming afraid of doing that. But when you are shying away from it, you are running away from it, you can be master over that. So you need to start doing those things you find difficult doing before. You need to start doing them consistently so that you become the master of your fears. One way you can harness your inner strength is by loving yourself. You need to start loving yourself. One thing about most of us is that we always pretend that we love ourselves when we know that deep inside ourselves we don't love ourselves. You need to start loving yourself. Develop extraordinary love for yourself. This is one way you can harness your inner strength. When you have a genuine, extraordinary love for yourself, it will help you to start deploying your inner strength. I want you to remember that you can only work on your weakness when you've mastered how to utilize your strength. The last but not the least way you can harness your strength: become hungry for knowledge, become hungry for change, become hungry for growth, become hungry for transformation. Then take action to back up your hunger. Alright guys, that will be all for now. We are already coming towards the end of this video, and I do really hope you got value from this video. If you're really inspired by this video or you found this video valuable, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Let us know what you think down the comment section below. What are other ways we can harness our strength? Feel free to put it down in the comment section so that other people will learn from you. Thank you so much for doing that, and also please subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed yet. It will be great if you share this video to your friends, to your loved ones, to your family members. Thank you so much for doing that. And I still remember myself, Nwachukwu blessing. I hope to talk to you soon in my next video.